Hello, I am back. It has been way too long since I picked up this camera, since I've spoken to you guys, since we've caught up properly. It's been a long time. So I thought today, I have a pretty spare day to be fair, I could just sit down, put the camera on, have a chat with you guys, and yeah, just kind of update you on what's been going on, where I've been, what I've been doing. Starting with why it's been so long since I have spoken to you, I don't really know. I don't really have an excuse. I honestly think I've been putting off filming videos because I feel like I've got so much to say I actually don't know where to start. Like, we've just been doing things and planning things in our life that I haven't updated you on, and now I'm a bit stuck. So we're gonna start here today, and I kind of just thought as things happen I can talk to you about them then, not put too much pressure on it, not sit here with a list and bore you with all the updates in my life, but as they come about I can kind of talk you through them. But like I say, today I have a bit of a free day. Brad is currently in London working. I always get questions about what Brad does, and I have no doubt he wouldn't mind me saying, I think I've said it before, he is an IT sales guy. That is to sum it up very briefly. He works in London. If you guys have been here for a while, you'll know that we lived in London for a couple of years. That is when he got the job, so that was I think 5 years ago now, which is actually insane because I feel like I lived in London pretty much yesterday. But yeah, 5 years ago he got the job. And when I wanted to try this as my job full-time and go self-employed, it was like a huge risk, and it meant that we moved back in with my mum and dad just so I didn't have as much of a risk. Like, we were obviously paying a hefty amount of rent when we lived down there, and just in case it didn't work out I couldn't risk like all those bills falling on Brad, for example. So we moved back here, and ever since then he's worked for the same company. He just works remotely and he travels to London every so often, so that is why we're there quite a lot. If he has work going on, I will go down with him and just stay in the hotel with him, just so we can like still spend time together, and obviously I get to see friends and do a bit of work myself as well. So yeah, to sum it up, that is what he does. So he has had a big meeting this morning, so he had to go down there last night just so he didn't have to like basically wake up at 5 AM and travel down today. So he slept there last night. I stayed at mum and dad's because you guys know I hate staying in this house on my own. I hate staying anywhere on my own. I just can't do it. I don't know. I psych myself out. I freak myself out. I convince myself that every single tiny noise is an axe murderer coming through my front door. But I'm back home this morning. I am basically just going to organise my life because this week I'm heading over to Georgia's new house to stay with her for a couple of nights, and we're going to film and have a big old catch up. I haven't seen her in forever, so I'm so excited about that, and I think I'm going to vlog that completely separately, so you will see what we get up to, but I will put that in a separate video coming very soon because I want to post this pretty much ASAP as a little update of my life and to kind of say hey again. So minor updates, a very minor update actually. I got my eyebrows done for the first time by a lovely girl called Marie. I'm going to put her on screen, so if you're in like the Norfolk area, I cannot recommend her more. She is one, the loveliest person. She has two of the cutest little dachshunds. If you love dogs, that is the best place to be. And three, of course, she is like insanely talented at what she does. So I got my brows laminated. If I come up close, hopefully you guys can see. I need to kind of brush them out a little bit. They're looking a little bit crazy, but I really don't want to touch them for the first 2 days just in case. But how cute do they look? You guys probably know that if you see me in makeup, I always do soap brows, and I really like the way they look. Like, obviously it makes them look laminated without actually laminating your brows, but my eyebrows literally fall out. Like, I don't really hear many people talk about that, so I'm not sure if I'm doing it wrong, but it literally pulls my eyebrow hairs out. So I had enough of that, and I actually went and got them laminated, waxed, and did them properly. So I'm very happy with these. It is a little bit new to me, so I'm just trying to be really careful with what I can and can't do. I know I can't get them wet for the first 48 hours, so I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow before I leave for Georgia's because that would have been a full 48 hours. And yeah, I'm just going to keep brushing them out. I've got some oil to hydrate them. There's actually quite a lot you need to do, like quite a lot of aftercare, which is good, to just keep them looking perfect. So that is the new little update. I'm just glad I don't have to really maintain my own brows anymore, because I'm not going to lie, I do find that a really boring job. Maybe I'm just lazy, but yeah, that's my brows. I'm actually going back to Marie in a couple of weeks. I might take you guys with me because I'm going to get my dermaplaning done and also have like a little facial, which I'm really excited for. So yeah, I will take you guys with me if you're interested. Let me know in the comments. Like I say, especially if you are in this area, then I honestly couldn't recommend her more. She's based in North Walsham. So yeah, that's a little roundup of that little update in my life. Another big update that I'm sure you guys probably have seen, and I'm keeping it quite separate because I know it's not really everybody's cup of tea, but Brad and I are currently renovating a house. I wanted to also briefly touch on it because I've had a lot of messages and like angry comments about the fact that we have been open about the fact we want to rent it out. Like, we are doing up this house with the idea of then it being a long-term investment for us, and we want to be able to rent it out to like a family or whoever really. And I just wanted to touch on it because I do understand people's points about buying to rent, and then there's people out there trying to buy for themselves and stuff, but it's all really quite relative to the area that you live in. I feel in the area that we live in, there isn't really a shortage like that. Like, if you want to buy a house, I feel very lucky and grateful that it is quite accessible to pretty much everyone that lives here. I know everybody has their own personal situations, and I can't speak for absolutely everyone, but for the majority of people, I know that housing is very affordable here. We are super lucky to live in an area like that. And also with this specific house, we had the whole like estate agents were saying, oh, there's loads of people looking at it. We were literally one of 2 people that were looking at it, and both us and the other people were looking at it as an investment. So yeah, like I say, it's just kind of relative to the areas you live in and your personal situations. It's just what we've chosen to do with it. And like I say, we haven't like taken it off of the market from 10 other people that were looking to buy it to live in it, if you know what I mean. So I hope that makes sense. I want it to come across in the right way, but I also just kind of wanted to address it because we have been getting some very angry comments about that. So yeah, apologies if that offends anyone. But that's what we've decided to do with it. Our ideal would be to have it as a long-term investment, even for like family members. If they need a place to rent out in the future, they will have something already there. So yeah, that is the plan. But the renovation vlogs, I've done one so far on my channel, so if you want to go back and watch that, we took walls down, we took ceilings down. The wallpaper kind of took the walls down on its own, to be fair. Like, it was crumbling. The whole house felt like at one point it was just caving in on itself because it's just so old, it's not been touched. You kind of take things back. We're renovating houses and you find things you just never really think you're going to find, like baking trays in the roof, roof tiles in the attic, like things that shouldn't be there. So yeah, it's been a bit of a journey so far, but we are absolutely loving it. Like, so much more than I thought I would. I am so much more invested in it than I thought I would. I'm getting so much more into it than I thought it would be. Like, I just love going over there, getting my hands dirty, and it's just like, it's just a project that we're working on together. Brad goes over there literally every single time he's got a spare moment, and he's loving it too. So yeah, we're really happy with that. I'm so excited to be documenting the process. I love reading your guys' comments with like ideas and hints and tips and stuff like that, so we really appreciate it. We do have an Instagram as well if you guys want to follow the journey on the Instagram instead of watching the videos. But yeah, that is all going to be on my channel over the next coming weeks. We are currently working on another renovation vlog with a load more updates in it, so that is another little update. The house is coming along nicely. With this house, our house that we actually live in, I've said before, but this has kind of taken a bit of a back burner. One, because we are going travelling next year, which I don't think I've really fully addressed on my channel or spoken about, which maybe we'll go into in a sec. But we're going travelling next year, and also we've obviously got this other house that we are kind of focused on right now as well. Sorry if you can hear the fridge in the background. But yeah, we are doing odd things here and there. Like, we've put the wood burner in. I upholstered this sofa the other day. That is going to be coming in a vlog soon because I put it on my Instagram story and so many people got so invested in it. So I did actually end up vlogging the process of me doing this. It's not really a fail because it kind of worked, but like, I completely winged it. So it's not a tutorial or anything like that. It's probably not going to be very helpful, but hopefully quite entertaining. So that will be out very soon. I'm going to do like a proper house updates video and include that little section in that vlog. Also in the lounge, we're going to be changing that around to make it just like really cozy, a lot more decluttered, get rid of loads of furniture in there, add a load of storage in, and kind of build some built-in units and things like that. And create like a nice space for the TV to go, and just do little odd jobs that are just going to make this so much more homely, but just not invest so much money. Like I've said before, I know I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm just trying to cover every basis. On that note as well, the kitchen situation, we did go and redesign one and I absolutely loved it. We just want to kind of look into it a bit more, and also we kind of like, if we buy this kitchen now, it's going to take a couple of months at least for it to be built and installed. and we're going to be gone by then. We're literally going to be traveling, so we're basically going to renovate our kitchen to then not use it at all. So we thought, why don't we just hold off and do all that when we get back and have something to look forward to and properly focus on the home when we get back. But like I say, in the meantime, we are just gonna continue doing little bits here and there to make our house a lot more homely. Also in the bedroom, I am next week actually going to be building our new headboard. I feel like I've got a DIY bug now. Ever since we started the house, I'm like, I can do anything. If you need a storage unit built, I'll try and figure it out. I can give it a go. Anything that needs building, I'm like first to think I can do it. So I'm going to attempt with my friend Em, who is textile queen. She actually knows what she's doing. So she's going to try and help me build the headboard for our new bed that we're going to make in our bedroom. So again, just sorting out another room. I've got wardrobes coming from my office. We are getting more organised in this house. I say that, I'm literally looking at my kitchen now and just thinking, honestly, what is going on? Like, there's stuff everywhere, but we will get there. So yeah, that is the house stuff, I guess. I am 1000% missing out things that I wanted to tell you guys that have just gone completely out of my mind. But traveling, I guess let's kind of speak about that for a sec. So I know I've just spoken about Brad's job. He has taken the decision to not work from April. So this is kind of his decision that I'm fully supportive of, because I agree with absolutely every reason that he has. I see how hard he works and how much he wants to just like get rid of every single responsibility in his life and just go and enjoy his life for a bit. Like, he wants to travel, I want to travel, and we are so blessed and so grateful that we have the opportunity to do that, and he can give up his job and things like that. Like, I know we're in an amazing position, but I also know how hard both of us have worked to be here, especially him, to put himself in this position. Like, the boy has worked hard. I say that a lot on this channel, but I will be forever proud of him. Like, he really does prove that you can do anything with your life. Like, if you have the drive to do something, if you have the want to do something, you can do it. And he's proved that. So yeah, he's worked super hard for literally the last 5 years, like I say, that he's been at this job. And we're kind of at an age now where obviously we would love to have kids. A lot of our friends and family are having kids, and it is definitely a part of our life that we literally cannot wait for. But there are just so many things that we want to do before that, one of which being like a full year of traveling, like just being out of this country, seeing the world together, just making the most amazing memories. So this is the year that we are going to do that. It was kind of going to happen last year, but COVID happened. But yeah, this is the year that we're going to do that. So from April, like I say, Brad is no longer going to be working, which is crazy because that's all I ever know is Brad working. And then we are going to Coachella in April. I've had a lot of questions about that, so I'm going to vlog, of course I'm going to vlog that whole trip, but I will speak about it nearer to the time, because a lot of people are asking like what we've booked and how we went about kind of organising it. So I will go over all of that, like I say, closer to the time. But we're going to LA for 2 weeks. So we're in LA for 10 days before the actual festival, and then we go to the festival, and I think we get home like late April. So then as of like May, June, July, all that summer, we're planning a trip across Europe, and just going, like literally just having no plans here, no responsibilities here. Obviously we're still gonna have the house and stuff. We're gonna have our house, and hopefully by that time as well the other house will be rented out and kind of paying for itself. So yeah, there really will be no responsibility, and we can just go, we can do whatever. We don't have pets, we won't have kids, we won't have anything that makes us like second guess what we're doing. So yeah, that is the plan for this year. Summer we're going to be in Europe, and then from then we're going to come back every so often, repack a bag and go somewhere else, book another flight, book the cheapest flight, whatever it may be. We're just gonna have a bit of a year of freedom. I of course will still be working the whole thing. I mean, the whole thing will be documented on my channel, so I feel like my content is just gonna switch to like travel content for a while. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the travel vlogs. I am determined to kind of keep my normal content in there as well. When we come back every so often, I am planning on still getting my hauls out there to you guys, still filming all of the types of videos that I film now and just kind of adapting them to work, but the hauls will still be here. So if you do enjoy those videos, I promise I will get them to you somehow. But yeah, majority of the videos will be vlogs of our trip. So hopefully you guys are excited for that and want to follow along. And then yeah, we're just going to see what the future holds from then on. I think they are probably the biggest updates that I have to tell you guys for now. I don't know, I'm probably missing so many things. I'm just going to get back into this. I know this is super chatty, but from now on I will be back vlogging, back documenting my life, giving you guys all the updates like real time. Like I say, the rest of this week I am gonna vlog when I go to George's, and next week I want to do like a weekly vlog. George is actually going to come to mine. We are finally planning the podcast. That is a big update. We have big movements on that and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, I will vlog next week as well. And yeah, I'm really happy to be back. Honestly, this feels so good, so refreshing to have my camera out again, chat to you guys, get everything off my chest and just be back doing what I do best. I hope you're all really good. I hope you're looking forward to a new year. I know we are honestly like 3/4 of the way through the first month already, which blows my mind, but I feel like it's going to be a good one. I feel like by the end of the year we're all going to be able to say that we had a more successful year than the previous two, let's be honest. I've also got my birthday coming up in March, so March babies, if you're out there, let me know. I need to plan that today actually, because I'm planning on having like all of my friends, all of my favourite people in one place this year and just all celebrating together. So I need to get planning because that's going to take a lot. Here's to 2022, a year of some fun content, some new content, and working really hard to give you guys the best that I can give really. I'm so excited for the new projects that I have been working on, like the podcast. There may or may not be something else that I'm working on that I will no doubt tell you guys about very soon, hopefully. And whatever else may come along, you never know. But anyway, I think I'm going to round this video off here. I was going to kind of vlog the rest of my day, but I've been filming for nearly 20 minutes and I think it might get a little bit boring if I carry this on any longer. So I'm going to leave this as a big old catch up, just to sit down, kind of chat with me, and yeah, I will speak to you guys very soon in my next one. If you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I post all the time over there, especially on my stories, so if I'm ever missing from here, you can probably go and see what I'm up to on my Instagram page. But love you all so much. Thank you for always being here, and I'll speak to you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.